Aloha. Today, I wanted to share a bit with you about the rental property calculator from Bigger Pockets. You might have heard me talk a bit before about biggerpockets.com. I love it. It's a fantastic website for real estate investment tools, forums, and other needs and resources. And one of the things they have are a number of tools to help you calculate values, like in this case, for property that you're looking to buy and rent out the property and calculating that investment income. So I'm actually going to share my screen here and show you the calculator itself. So hoping you can see my screen here. You'll see buy and hold analysis here at the top. And so there's just 4 simple steps through this. You just fill out some simple property info, then some of the purchase info. We'll go through each of these pieces so I can create a full report for you. Obviously, I'm just going to test, but when you go through this, you fill out the address information if you'd like. One key to put in is the annual property taxes, since obviously that's going to affect the income. So I'm going to say $5,000 as a rough estimate here. And you can fill out these other features if you'd like. I'm going to jump to the next step. So let's say the purchase price is $1 million for the property. After repair value, this is if you want to include part of a rehab into the calculation. So let's say we're going to put in, we think after repairing, it'll actually be worth 1.2. So we're going to put that. Part of the closing costs, this is something that you might want to put in. I'm going to skip this for right now. And let's say those repair costs will actually be $100,000. So you're creating $100,000 in value there. We'll say you can obviously go through and put together your loan details to help you understand the payback structure. But I'm going to say a cash purchase here just to keep this simple. Typical cap rate for your area is something that some investors like to do, but I'm going to skip for this scenario. Again, I just want to show you quickly what the power of this tool is. And I'm going to link to this calculator in the comments of this video so you can come in and play around. You don't need to be a member of Bigger Pockets to do one of these. I think after a certain number of calculators or calculations that you perform, then you need to have a membership. Happy to talk to you about that too. I'm a pro member on Bigger Pockets, and I really appreciate what they do. So I'm going to jump here to the next step. Let's say total gross monthly rent is $3,000, and we won't have any other monthly income in there. And then again, I'm just going to kind of jump into what some of these might be here. So let's say $100 a month for electric, $50 a month for water and sewer. Let's say this is in a place where there aren't HOAs. Our monthly insurance, again, I'm totally throwing rough numbers against the wall here just to show you what comes out at the end. You see they've taken the property tax number that I put in the beginning and turned it into a monthly amount here, and we'll skip the rest there. This is something, the variable landlord paid expenses, that I would strongly suggest you put in. So basically, they have these in as percentages of the monthly income, with the idea being that you take a percentage of that gross monthly rent and set it aside for things like when you have vacancy or when there are repairs to make or big capital expenditures like putting on a new roof or something. So you're putting, or property management fees. Again, these important pieces. So I'm going to put in here 5% for vacancy, repairs and maintenance 5%, CapEx 5%, and management fees 10%. Again, totally rough numbers. This is different for every person. So I'm just trying to show you here a sample of this calculator and what it comes out to. And you can go into here some of the future assumptions as to annual growth in the income, in the property value, et cetera, et cetera. But I'm going to skip through this. So again, this isn't going to be a very good calculation because it was very quick and dirty, but I want to show you what a report looks like. You can download this as a PDF and do different things with it. You can share this with different clients or folks to see what this might be, potential investors, if you have investors or people working with you. So this does a great breakdown, in my opinion, of showing you, okay, here's the monthly income, here's your net operating income, and they actually show you, you can usually hover over something like this, just shows you what that means. But again, it'll break out your cap rate and your pro forma. Again, these numbers are very fake. So I'm just showing you the what comes out in a calculation here. And so it'll break down things, analysis over time. Again, if you did those annual growth numbers, this would play out over time here. And so, and the same thing, it'll show you how this property will do over time. So again, that was a really, really quick and dirty way I wanted to show you what it's like to do a calculator on BiggerPockets for a rental property. Again, I'm going to link to this calculator in the comments here. And obviously, if you have any questions, feel free to drop a comment or send a message. Aloha.